You guys, I am 1 week away from leaving for the Austin convention and radio company concert, and I literally can't contain my excitement. We need to talk about it. Also, hi, it's been a few weeks since I've posted. I just took a little break, but I'm here, I'm lurking, I'm around, and just like mentally and emotionally and physically preparing myself for a week in Austin, Texas. I have never been to Texas before. I know so many people from Texas, like in my personal friend groups, because I live in Los Angeles, so there are a lot of transplants here. But as a Southern California native, I've just had no reason to ever go to Texas. So it stands to reason that my first time would be for something supernatural related. That does track. It's the way that this is already my second supernatural convention in like less than 6 months. May I remind you guys that I just started the show for the first time like within the last calendar year, right? When I went to Burbank Con in March, I wasn't even done with the show. Yeah, like I had finished season 13 the night before I went to the con. It was so bad. But like also I was deep in it already. But the thing is, since then, obviously not only I've finished the show, but I'm like eyebrow deep in the fandom now. Months. We're months into like deep dives of the last 15 years of content. So going into AustinCon just feels like a completely different beast. And also the vibes around this con just seem a lot more lively. Like Burbank was very chill. It was not sold out by any means. AustinCon though, with all the extra events happening around it, I'm like, oh, there are people traveling in. Like this is an event, right? This is like a big deal. It is sold out. And I'm really, really excited. We did not plan on going to AustinCon. Like that was never in the cards. However, a radio company, announced those concert dates and it was imperative that me and my bestie go. Like it was bucket list situation. Thankfully, we made it happen thanks to some help from you guys. And we were like, well, we're already flying to Texas. It would be weird for us not to go to the convention because we're already going to be there, right? Like that wouldn't make sense. And I'm glad that we thought of that because when we went to go buy our con badges, there were like 2 seats left, like 3 seats left or something. So we grabbed some of the last seats available. I was like, whew, that was a close call. The general plan for the trip is to do a bunch of sightseeing the first few days, focus on the convention Saturday and Sunday, go to all the main panels, see the vendor room, walk around, say hi to people, observe the vibes. Monday, who knows, maybe relax, maybe go see more things around the city. We'll see how we feel. And then Tuesday, Radio Company Day, which I'm so excited for, the main event. So if you're going to the convention in Austin or the Radio Company concert on that Tuesday night and you want to say hi, please do. I love talking to new people. I want to like meet some of you guys in person so that like, you're a real person and not just a screen name, right? And so I'll probably post like the convention days in the morning what I'm wearing so you know who to look for because I think I'm going to be wearing a mask like in the convention room. So it might be harder to spot me, but what I'm wearing will be very obvious. Like one of the days I'm wearing a shirt that says hot people love Castiel. And then the other day I think I'm going to wear my really obnoxious like bubblegum pink bootleg concert tee of Castiel. We are representing in Austin, okay? It'll be hard to miss me. If you have any tips, feel free to drop them in the comments. Like I said, we did go to one con before, but it was very chill. This is going to be different. But I think we're ready for it. I have been informed that it will be unbelievably hot in Austin 24/7 and I'm prepared for that as much as I can be. Like look, I'm a big baby, but I do live in Los Angeles and it has been like consistently 95 to 100 the last week. Granted, it's not as humid here and it does cool off at night, which is going to be a little bit of a new thing when we get to Texas, but I'm just going to, drink a lot of water, stay in the shade, wear sunscreen, be indoors as much as possible. That's all you can do, right? You can't change the heat. Also, side note, having nothing to do with the trip, for those of you following along, I am now halfway through season 4 on my Supernatural rewatch. And so is my dad. I'm actually going back over to his house this weekend to do a huge chunk of episodes with him. So we're going to watch through On the Head of a Pin through the end, which is the end first episode in season 5. I think that's like a 12 episode chunk. We're going to marathon in like 2.5 days. Because I just insisted I watch all those episodes with him. Like, they're so good, and I want to be there with him when he watches them. So that's sort of the plan. So I will be, like, binging Supernatural right before the con, which I think feels right, feels correct. Anyways, if you've gotten to this point in the video, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a good summer. I'll definitely be posting more in the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. Until then, bye!